Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Previous class we discussed properties of determinant, and today we discuss the remaining properties of determinant. Then the properties number 5. If each constituent in any row or column consists of two or more terms, then the determinant can be expressed as the sum of two or more than two determinants. That means if any determinant, the element of any row or any column consists of two or more terms. Here example, in this determinant there are three terms in first column. In first column there are three terms L1, M1, N1 and L2, M2, N2, L3, M3, N3. Then the determinant can be expressed as the sum of two or more than two determinants. That means this determinant can be expressed as sum of these terms. That is, here there are three terms, then this determinant can be written into three determinants. How we prove it? Let the determinant A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Let we write A1 is equal to L1 plus M1 plus N1 and A2 is equal to L2 plus M2 plus N2 and A3 is equal to L3 plus M3 plus N3. That means in place of A1 we write this value and A2 this and A3 this. Then the above determinant becomes L1 plus M1 plus N1, L2 plus M2 plus N2, L3 plus M3 plus N3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Then expand this determinant, we get this L1 plus M1 plus N1 into this determinant by closing this row and this column minus L2 plus M2 plus N2 closing this row and this column, write this, and next plus L1 plus M1 plus N3 closing this row and this column, write this, then expanding, we get this, then solving this equation, L1 into this determinant plus M1 into this determinant plus N1 into this determinant minus this is also expanding in this way and write, then we write these values in a order, that is in L1, L2 and L3 in one side, then M1, M2, M3 in one side and N1, N2, N3 in another side. Then this value became this. If you don't understand, then you pause the video or you solve yourself by watching this video, then you understand. Then in this value we write this determinant. See, if we expand this determinant, we have L1 into B2, B3, C2, C3 and minus L2 into B1, C1, B3, C3 plus L3 by closing this row and this column, B1, C1, B2, C2, this this is equal to this. So we can write in this is this determinant. Similarly, this is the expanding form of this determinant, and this is this determinant. So finally we have these three determinants from this one determinant. Hence the properties is this is proved. That is, if we have a determinant of two or more terms, then the determinant can express as the sum of two or more than two determinants. This is proved. And note, in a determinant, if the constituent of first column consists of m terms and second column consists of n terms and third column consists of p terms, then the determinant can be expressed as sum of m cross n cross p. Here cross is mean multiplication, m into n into p. You can also call it multiply, m into n into p. Determinant. Example, you take this above determinant. This here the first column consists of three terms and second column consists of one terms and third column consists of also one term. Then we have get 3 into 1, that means 3 determinant. This is 1, 2, 1, 3 determinant. So this is the note for MCQ. This formula is you remember.